You're listening to the Stephen and Carrot Show with Carrot and Stephen.
Recorded from ECU Studios.
Good morning, Karen.
Good morning, Stephen.
Week 8, 2 months.
2 months. Wow.
Hectic. It flies, doesn't it?
It does. It's actually been a long time.
Oh, yeah, I suppose, but
Yeah, well,
it flies when you're having fun.
it does. It does.
No, we've had a good time.
We have. We're enjoying it.
Eventful week for you?
Not particularly, no.
No.
No, not a whole lot's happened this week, really. Just been I keep saying this every week. Just another regular week.
Yeah, but then we'd like dive into it and you're actually having a hectic week.
Well, there, I suppose that. Yeah. But hey, we had another loss in Ultimate Frisbee this week, so.
But was blood drawn?
No, there was no blood
so
drawn this week,
that's
so
a
we're
win.
okay.
That's
a win.
always
There
a
you go.
win.
There's a win there for a start.
My brother turned 18 this week.
That's a big event.
Hectic.
Happy birthday, AJ.
I cannot wrap my head around the fact that this little kid's 18. Like, I don't know, you probably don't, because you're the youngest, you probably don't get that.
But I see where you're coming from, though. Like, it would be so weird, just,
I don't know.
one day's 17, the next day's 18.
That's how birthdays
That's
work.
typically how they work, but you know.
But no, I couldn't believe it. I just couldn't believe.
Did you get up to much?
Yeah, we went to the atrium for brekkie,
Yeah,
which is well
lovely.
flashy.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I just
So I
love
hear.
dressing up. I just love getting in a suit or like a
Hey,
nice
it's good
shirt
fun. I'll
and,
give you
like,
that, yeah.
I don't know.
Did
Everyone...
you go the full suit, did you?
No, I didn't go the full
Oh.
suit. Just a nice button-up
Poor
top
effort.
and some,
No.
trousers.
Not good enough.
Oh, well, like, I had to convince the rest of the family to dress up like that.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Why? Were they
yeah.
just going shorts and thongs?
They were just kind of like, a bit more casual than that. And I was like, come on, guys, let's dress up.
Yeah,
Like,
make it an event. Get around it.
but yeah, so madness. I can't believe he's 18. Crazy.
It's nuts, hey. It's nuts.
Also during the week,
Yes.
I taught my mum how to do some Fortnite dances.
Yeah, look.
It's become a problem.
it's becoming a problem.
I don't know. I just taught her the old, like, during the week, the old, I don't know what it's called. But you just frail your limbs around a bit.
It's not a good look.
Oh, Orange Justice. The old Orange Justice. That's
Right.
what it's called.
For those of you who actually play Fortnite, you'll be able to associate the dance moves with the name.
Yeah. So I taught Mum the old Orange Justice, so she's been doing that during the week.
Is she any good?
She does it very slowly, but I feel like maybe just as a beginner, she's doing it slowly
Yeah,
until she
yeah.
can pick up the pace.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
But I walked into the kitchen the other day, and Mum turned on the microwave just to heat something up, and then with Orange Justice to the microwave humming, like,
to the beat.
I was like, man,
Nice.
I absolutely love it. So I'm like super proud of Mum this week, and Andrew's very disappointed.
Well, that's his birthday present, surely.
But yeah, so I tried to teach Mum how to Fortnite dance, and it's been eventful.
How many has she got down? Because I know there's a couple. Is there one? If that's the one that
Yeah,
she's
we're just starting with that.
just
I don't know.
start off easy,
Yeah.
work your way up there.
Eventually we'll get to the old. I don't know how to do it, but yeah, we'll move up. But Mum's always been like that, eh? She's just whatever she can do to. I don't really get embarrassed much.
Yeah.
But Andrew does. So whatever she can do to embarrass Andrew, she just does it. So
You just go with it. You're just
like
so
Andrew's
used to it now.
girlfriend comes over and Mum's like Orange Justicing. It's so good.
Oh no.
I also tried to teach Mum how to shaka.
Yeah,
But she
look.
can't do it.
She can't.
Physically, she can't do it. She can't she can't have her pinky out without this like fourth finger
Really?
coming up also. So she
Really?
does it like this.
What?
Because she just can't shaka
my
off
God.
physically.
But can't you like?
But it's like the whole Spock thing. I can only do it on
Yeah.
one hand. See,
I've gone the double.
Yeah, see,
I've
I
outdone
physically
you.
cannot do it on my right.
What's up with that? You're right-handed as well.
Yeah, I know.
That's weird, man.
Yeah, I don't know.
You need to get that sorted out.
But yeah, so that's kind of my most eventful moments of the week.
Aspect of the week.
My most proud moments, anyway. I don't tell you guys about the down moments. I just tell you about the highlights.
Yeah.
And Mum Fortnite dancing is a huge highlight.
That's a big highlight. Now, we've had a couple of discussions about food in the last few weeks.
Every week you come to me with whack food
The
combinations.
thing is, this is from the same guy who eats
peanut butter and cheese.
peanut butter and cheese.
Yeah, see, it's
So
you and your friends every week that bring us this
Well, it's
rubbish.
not. Yeah. It's my friends. Nick, you're a weirdo.
Warning, food crime alert. Warning, food crime alert.
Right. This one really got me. Like, I
Alright.
kind of understand. Well, no, not really. But I feel like the other one, the peanut butter and cheese one, like, you can give a little bit of leeway on that. This one is just absolutely criminal. Like, just...
Right, what are we talking about?
We're talking, right? He had a pie relatively recently, I would suppose.
Yeah.
I don't know. He kind of didn't give it.
Or just like an old mince pie.
Just a regular
Yeah.
mint, like meat pie.
Yeah.
Like just a great Aussie pie. Now, typically you have your tomato sauce on it,
Yeah.
as every Aussie does.
Mm-hmm.
This one, Nick didn't have any tomato sauce.
Right, but I can live with that.
Yeah. So typically you would just eat it as a regular pie, right?
Yep.
No. What do you reckon he put on it?
Oh, I don't even want to know.
Mayonnaise. He put mayonnaise on his pie.
That's actually...
Nick, mate, you need to start doing something
That
because that's
actually
just
is criminal.
dreadful. I wasn't lying when I told you it was criminal.
Yeah, so we've got the doc up, and Kerry's just put in Nick's food choice. This is genuinely criminal. I was like, I don't know what I was expecting, but not that.
Not that, no.
Like,
So
that's
it's
awful.
I just don't get it.
Well, I think I told you when we did the old tomato sauce in the pantry or fridge. The mate of mine keeps mayo in the pantry.
Yeah, you can't
That's
do that.
criminal as
no,
well.
that's isn't the whole point of mayonnaise to be in the fridge? Don't you eat mayonnaise cold?
Yeah, I don't know, but
Or just on a pie,
as well, it's like cold mayo on a warm pie. It's like, oh no,
It doesn't work, hey.
No, actually, that genuinely sounds awful.
I couldn't give it anything worse to
We
put
need
on it.
intervention.
We do.
It's like when you do the old vodka and orange juice, right?
Yeah.
That's a great way to ruin some great orange juice.
Yeah, exactly.
putting mayo on a pie is a great way to ruin a good pie.
Just eat the pie. Don't put anything on it if you don't have tomato sauce.
It's time for Stephen and Kerrid's Great Australian Debate.
So speaking of food choices,
Yes.
great debate this week.
It was a food choice related debate.
Yeah,
And it was tight as well.
very tight.
Very tight.
So at time of recording, because I don't know, for some reason I keep putting the polls over.
Yeah,
I'm just
look, Stephen.
not great with
Stephen's
technology.
technology ability is just, we've
but-
talked about this.
Yeah, at time of recording, 43-45, Sugar wins.
Are we going to close it there?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll close it there. That's the
where it's
end result.
closed.
So, Sugar is the winner, which,
I was a bit surprised at.
yeah.
But yeah, no, also great response again this week to the poll. So
Thank you very much, guys. So, yeah, that's another win for us, I suppose. For both of us,
speaking
we
of
both went
stuff
Sugar.
on your wheat bix,
Hit
your
me with
mum tagged you in something during the week,
She
right?
did, yeah.
And it was just like a wheat bix sandwich. It was like two wheat bix with butter in the
Yeah,
middle.
2 dried wheat bix with butter in the middle. It's surely that's got to be a piss take. No one can eat that.
That's got to be up there with worse stuff to put on wheat bix.
Well, yeah. But just eating wheat bix dry, I don't know anyone who eats wheat bix dry.
Yeah.
And why would you?
Up the soggy wheat bix.
Yeah,
Soggy wheat bix is
100%.
well underrated.
100%.
So we've got another, I don't know, consumable
Yeah, we
debate
do.
this week.
This one's an alcohol one.
Heated.
This could
You
get...
have to be 18 to vote in this poll.
Yeah, look. We're going to put a little disclaimer on the bottom. If you're under 18, you can't vote. It doesn't count.
But yeah, we've got the old VB versus Emu.
Yeah, thank you very much to my mate Adam for hitting us with this one.
This is heated.
This is heated.
I feel almost though it's not heated. I feel like there's only one correct answer.
Well, we're going with cans.
Yes.
We're going
Yeah,
with cans.
100%.
Okay. You go.
No, you go. I've said there's only one correct answer, so I want to hear what you say.
I'm going to go emu.
Good man.
Okay.
man.
Okay, good. Just because VB, I just can't do it.
See, I drink both,
Yeah.
and both are trash and cheap.
But
right.
you'd prefer to drink emu.
But Emu, you got to rep. You got to rep your home, right?
Exactly.
Like, I don't know.
I actually did a VB ad during the week for one of my assignments. I should have put it on the podcast.
You should.
That's great.
No, but I don't know. VB, I suppose, is more the sound of summer and the sound of cricket. But
Yeah, that
Got-
that VB song
yeah,
really pulls the heartstrings. Gets you going. Makes you miss summer.
that's it. But you gotta rep the Emu homeland.
Yeah, emu all the way. Have your say in the poll. Let us know what you guys reckon. Whether we're right or wrong, let us know. This could get heated. This one
I feel there could be some
Particularly
strong comments.
with the blokes. I reckon the blokes are gonna
Really get around it.
Really get around it. Well, let's hope so anyway. Now, Stephen, after the show last week, pretty much as soon as we knocked off, our brains were infiltrated with a nostalgic banger.
Yeah, look, I have an addiction. It's a problem.
And even when I walked into the room this morning, this song was playing. And when it finished playing, you replayed it and put it on again. So we listened to it twice.
We're talking about Shake It by Metro Station.
Let's drop.
Everyone knows this song. It's one of those songs where you're like, I haven't heard this song in years, and then you realise how trash it actually is.
No. No. Don't start this. Good song. All right.
Very catchy.
Super. It's been a
So
problem.
catchy.
I've been singing it all week and playing it all week at home, blasting it on my speakers.
Doing the dance, the Fortnite dance.
Yeah, of course. But it's a problem. It's been especially tough for my family. Like, Mum's been singing it all week as well. She can't get it out of her head. My brother can't get it out of his head.
What have you done?
Look, I've just reopened the door to a banger for my family.
And we want to share it with you guys.
You hate on this song too much to actually genuinely dislike it.
It's one of those songs where it's like, it's so bad that it's catchy. Well, it's so catchy that it's bad.
I guess it's that, like, I talked about that awkward San Cisco song.
Yeah.
And that's like, it's not a terrible song, but
It just sticks with you.
it just sticks with you. Yeah, it's awful.
We'll put a little bit of a clip of Metro Station Shake It in the podcast.
Surely.
Probably previously to us talking about this so that you guys kind of know what we're talking about.
And you guys can dance along to it.
And you guys can dance along to it. I was just talking to Stephen before. Surely we do a cover of it. Him and I do a bit of a duet.
Yeah.
For this. There's actually 2 singers in that song, so we could
Yeah, Shotgun being the, like, hell creepy dude.
Okay, I'll give you that.
Shotgun.
I'll allow it.
I feel like that whole time period from, like, 2007 to, like, 2013.
Yeah.
It's just filled with rubbish catchy songs, though, isn't it?
Sexy beat.
Yeah. That's
one
up
right
there, right? But it's the whole, like, Timo-matic.
Oh, your boy, Timo-matic. What happened to him?
He's just... He's Australian, right, Timo-matic?
Yeah.
So he's like
yeah.
Australia's
He was
version
on like
of
Australian
Jason
Idol.
Derulo.
Yeah,
It's just our poor man's Usher. Like,
He's the Coles brand Usher.
look, that's rough. That's a rough dude.
Not calling him out. He's really talented.
But that whole time is just filled with rubbish, nostalgic bangers.
yeah,
And like,
there's plenty of them.
if like Dynamite comes on at the club,
Yeah.
like I don't know. I
Yeah.
feel like
And that's one of those ones that gets played constantly, and you don't realize it. I think when we went out a couple of weeks ago, that was on.
yeah. See, I don't know. I just feel as well on this podcast, all I do is rant and admit embarrassing things to everyone. Nothing brings out my white girlness like hearing some song from 2011. You got to get on the dance floor, don't you? Like if Party in the USA comes on,
That's going up.
bang, I'm on the floor.
Up we go.
But yeah,
Is there one song that really just gets you up there?
Shake It.
Shake It.
I love it. I actually
Yeah.
genuinely love it.
Yeah.
But you played what was the one you played? the
Lips
other
of
day?
an Angel by Hinder.
And you played that All American Rejects song.
Oh,
Gives You Hell. Like,
oh, tune.
like see, they're just
Genuine tune. Love it.
Karen wishes I played that instead of Shake It.
Yeah, look, 100%. Better song. It's a better song.
But yeah, as well, like, I don't know. Message us to let us know some absolute mad bangers.
I'm sure there's a couple more out there. Or
we
there's
should
a
make
lot more out
we should
there.
make a sick list, a sick
We should.
playlist.
Yeah.
You guys can help us out.
We can make a Spotify playlist and open it up to the public.
Yeah.
Nostalgic
That's a
bangers.
bit dangerous, but
It could be dangerous.
but we'll see. Yeah, we'd love to get you guys help.
So last week, we talked about Wheat Bix.
Quite extensively.
Most of the podcast was actually based around Wheat Bix.
And that was friend of
us.
mine, Amber Lee.
Yeah.
Messaged and was like, talk about Weebix.
Thank you very much, Amber Lee, for that.
Okay.
It was a good choice. It was a good decision. Sparked some heated debate.
Especially on the Facebook page.
Especially on the Facebook page.
Yeah.
We talked about numbers and the amount of Wheat Bix eaten by certain people.
Yep.
One of your mates, Reese, posted
The stat attack
the
cards.
little stat attack cards, which, geez, that's an absolute throwback. Gotta love
cheers
it.
for that, Reese.
Thank you very much. But there's one thing that I noticed on that, and I just decided to Google the other stat attack cards because
Right.
I just wanted to. I was curious, right?
Karen was genuine on eBay, seeing how much it was for the set.
Yeah, look, $50 for the set. So it's a steal. And I was on there, and some of them, right? I was looking through the amount of Wheat Bix eaten by a certain player or by each individual player.
Yeah.
I think the lowest was 2, which is just, look, up it.
Yeah.
For an Australian cricket player,
Yeah.
up it. But the Andrew Simons one, which your mate Reese posted, it says he has 10 Wheat Bix a day.
Yeah, that's nuts, isn't it?
But when you think about that, right? I was doing the math. Your typical Wheat Bix holds 24 Wheat Bixes.
Right.
So if you're eating 10 a day,
Yeah,
you're going through two and a
pretty
half
quick.
boxes of Wheat Bix a week.
Yeah, flip.
Like, are you going to the shops?
Yeah, surely he bulk buys when it's on special.
You think you get one of those family value packs?
Oh, you would do, for sure.
But it's like, I reckon they're. I really want to swear, but I'm not gonna. I reckon they're talking smack.
You reckon?
I don't reckon that he eats 10 Wheat Bix a day.
Yeah, he's
Think of the
just-
size of the bowl.
Yeah.
You have to-
but you do multiple bowl loads.
Yeah,
No, yeah, you reckon he's talking it
I
up?
reckon he's talking it up. And it's Andrew Simons, you know.
Yeah.
He's
But
has a
if there's
reputation
any
of
player ever who I genuinely could believe would eat 10 Weet-Bix a day,
being elite.
it'd be Andrew Simons.
Oh.
I'd be like, yeah, this man could do it. Or Matthew Hayden.
Matthew Hayden, he was
I'd,
a big man.
I'd be like, these two blokes could do it.
Yeah.
Everyone else, I kind of be like, nah, you're talking smack. But it's the whole, during the footy, like the AFL season, they have that players playlist.
Yeah, yeah.
And some of the players pull the absolute piss.
Oh, no.
Like they'll play the songs at like quarter time or half time from certain players, and like Tom Mitchell had that 1,000 Miles by I don't know what her name is, Vanessa something. They just pull the absolute piss. They just don't
Surely
care.
they don't listen to that.
Yeah, so I reckon it could be similar, right? They're just
Something
like
like
elbowing each other in the change rooms, like, go
Listen
on,
to it.
go on, tell him. But yeah, 10 Weet-Bix is an absolute insane number.
That's huge.
If anyone does any more than that, I'd like to know.
Lock him up. Put him in jail.
Because like, on a good day, I do 8, right?
Jeez.
On a good day. But that's not 8 every day. That's like...
Yeah.
like,
I think the consistency is the kind of key.
Yeah,
It's
it's
like
like-
if you're doing 10 a day for 2 weeks.
that's mad. I kind of sit between like 4 and 6, I reckon.
Right.
And then on a good day, I push up to 8.
So do you do all in one bowl or do you go
Nah,
back for
multiple
seconds?
bowl loads,
Right.
yeah.
So how many's typically in one bowl? 3?
2.
2.
Yeah.
Right.
And then, so I'll just kind of work out from there how I'm going.
What I worked out is that if you go the 3, right, because you do the 2 on the
2
bottom
and then one on
and then the 1 in the middle,
Yeah.
and then you can like spread the sugar on it because you just don't put. Well, you put sugar on it over half.
Yeah.
And then you you just kind of splash it with a bit of milk and
Yeah, right.
get it a little bit soggy and
I guess it depends
There it
on
goes.
what kind of bowls you had as well. Like, I
Very
remember when we were
true.
kids, we had quite like, I don't know, they had quite a sharp curve.
Mhm.
So you can't really fit much in the bottom of it.
yeah.
So yeah, it was just the old 2 Weet-Bix.
Someone needs to make a Weet-Bix bowl, like a square bowl where you can just fit like 4 in a line and off you go.
Surely, yeah, Weet-Bix do a promotion for it.
You'd think so. There
Look,
you
hit
go.
us up.
We could be on that. We could be on the marketing team for Weet-Bix.
Look, hit us up. But yeah, let us know if you do more than 10, because that's absolutely bonkers.
That's nuts.
Look, Karen, I'm a bit worried.
Yeah, look,
On this doc, it says you got a bone to pick with me.
I do.
This whole podcast, I just whinged to you.
It's now my turn. Right. Buckle in. No, it's nothing too bad.
What's the bone you got to pick with me?
Now with the podcasts, the posts that we do, certain people, it's split between Stephen and I. So
Yep.
we'll do the editing and we'll both go onto the Facebook page and we'll upload the videos or whatever. And I've noticed whenever you go to upload something, when you do the comments, the caption for the video or the photo or whatever we're posting, you spell below wrong.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm talking about.
You see, I caught myself out.
Yeah, well, I've
just
edited it.
started changing it.
No, that's me.
No, I changed one before as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
well, I had
yeah.
to edit 2 of the
'Cause I
posts
noticed
because
it, yeah.
I had to edit 2
I
of them.
did notice that. I was like, wow, I'm spastic.
He goes the bellow, the double L.
Look, my problem with it is I just have trust issues because spell check doesn't pick it up. So I'm like,
Mate, download Grammarly.
no.
Off you go. That sounds like you need it.
Sponsored podcast.
You need Grammarly.
No, see.
No, but like it's got me a couple of times, and I was going to bring it up last week, and I was like, no, I'll wait to see if he does it again, and then you
And
did
I
it
did
again.
do it again,
So,
yeah.
it was a reoccurring kind of thing. So now you know,
Yeah.
no double L, just a single L.
Yeah, see, and this leads into something else I wanted to talk about. It's just technology leaves me with trust issues.
Right.
Like the whole spell check thing leaves me in trust issues because I'm backing in spell check to make sure I don't sound like an idiot, and I go out and sound like an idiot anyway. And what happened last week as well was when we were uploading stuff. I hate when the loading bar says 100% and then you got to wait another 5 minutes. Like if you're not 100%, don't tell me
it's
you're
100%.
100%. I don't mind you saying, look, mate, I'm still on 95%. Like, I gotta wait.
You'd rather wait and, know that it's not at 100% than sit there for another 10 minutes after it's set.
And you
100%.
don't know as well. You
Exactly.
don't know. You're like,
Well, what's the point of having the loading bar
yeah, if it's wrong.
if it's wrong?
It's a joke. It's an actual joke. Nothing fires me up more. It's stupid as well. I'm just one of those people where, like, I'm slightly held up in my day, slightly inconvenienced. I'm like, this is a joke. The world's out to get
Stitch
me.
up.
like so, and like when I'm driving, I'm the same as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll be sitting there. I'm like, the world's out to get me. I've been
Yeah.
slightly inconvenienced.
It's going to be a rough day.
But yeah, technology just leaves me with so much. If anyone ever asks me why I have trust issues, it's
due
because
to
of technology.
Yeah.
And it's like when your phone starts to cark it or technology starts to get old and your phone will jump from like 80% to 40% in
Yeah.
a second. You're like, mate,
Why?
please.
Yeah.
And this GoPro as well. It
Yeah.
flipping, sometimes it's recording, sometimes it's not. Actual joke.
Well, even when we were sitting down before,
it just started
recording
Yeah,
without
madness.
us. So it says up there that it is still recording. So let's hope that it doesn't cark it.
Yeah, fingers crossed. But yeah, technology just leaves me with such trust issues. I
Yeah.
hate it.
Yeah.
Mini wins. Mini wins this week.
Yeah.
Got much?
Not much, man.
Yeah, see, I don't
Far
have.
out.
I feel I don't have many mini wins this week.
Mini lost with that loading bar thing too.
Yeah, absolute mini loss. Yeah, I have a few mini losses. Do you have a few mini losses, or are you just sitting on neutral again?
I'm sitting on neutral, man.
So that's a win, I reckon.
Living that neutral life.
I have a few mini losses this week.
Right.
I had my watch broke.
Yeah, that sucks.
I have a kind of a bit of a funny story about a mini loss as well.
Let us know.
We're coming back from a family barbecue Saturday night, and we're unpacking the car as you do. Well, we're not. We're getting out of the car. Me and Andrew are walking towards the door, and Dad stops us and goes, "Hey, Andrew and I'm Guy. Can you come and help unpack
Your
the
dad
car?"
forgot your name.
I was like, "You actual what?" And he was like, "Oh, you knew what I meant. Just unpack the car." I was like, "Dad,
How did you forget my name?
I was like, this is an actual joke. Who's the favourite son? I could not believe it. Yeah, he was literally like, Andrew and Guy, come here. I was like, that's not my name.
Oh no.
And Dad named me as well. Like, Mum named Andrew.
Yeah.
Dad named me.
So you can't even blame it on that.
But like,
Jeez.
I was like, Flip, how have
That's
you...
a big loss. That's a huge loss.
I was like, how have you forgotten my name? It sucks. And like, I don't know, are your grandparents like that as well? My grandparents do it all the time because I have like a
Yeah.
fair few cousins.
Yeah.
Nan will just start listing cousins until she gets the one that's me. Like,
Attempt.
like she'll be like, Alex, Thomas, Andrew, Stephen. And I turn around, she's like, Stephen, that's the one.
I feel like they can get away with it, to be fair.
Nah, and as well, like, I don't know. You know Dad loves you.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Once you finally get your name
But
right.
no excuses from Dad.
Look, poor effort. Called him out on the podcast.
Yeah, I'm actual.
Yeah.
And he never listens to the podcast
Yeah.
anyway, so
So
he's
you
not
can
going to
just
know. See, Mum will know. I was making fun of Mum for a Fortnite dance, and she'll hear this and she'll tell me off when I get home.
Everyone's getting ripped today in the family by the sound of
Mum's always like to me, don't talk about me on the podcast. And every week,
it. You amp it up. You talk about her more.
I talk about Mum on the podcast. And every week I get home, and Mum's like, why were you talking about me on the podcast? And, you know.
We ran out of content.
Yeah. No, Mum's just so good for content.
Yeah, well,
It's
with
incredible.
those dances, you know.
I mean.
That's what you get for ripping
Yeah.
him out in the studio.
Yeah, that hurt quite a bit. Almost as much, though, as Dad forgetting my name.
Oh.
I was genuinely, like, fuming. I was like
Yeah,
to Dad, I was
man.
like, I'm not helping you.
No
Like,
way.
like, remember my name. So, speaking of my family ripping me, / me ripping my family.
It's a two-way street.
This morning, right? So I couldn't find my keys this morning, and they were on the key hook, right? And the key hook is always the last place I look for my keys because I never put it on the key hook. I know for a fact I've not once put my keys on the key hook. So I'm looking for places I've put it down, and Mum's seen a loose pair of keys, picked them up and put them on the key hook.
Yeah.
Right? So I'm looking around everywhere for my keys. I'm like, Mum, where's my keys? She's like, look on the key hook. Bang, they're on the key hook. I was like, this is a joke. I never look on the key hook, Mum. Like, you got to stop moving my keys and putting them on the key hook because I just never look there.
Yeah.
And she's like, well, you got to start looking there. That's the home of the keys.
That's the point of the key hook.
And I was like, nah, Mum, I'm going on strike. That's it. And Mum turned to me and she was like, going on strike From what? Making a mess, eating all my food, leaving your clothes on the floor. Whoop-de-doo. I was like, fair bum.
Jesus.
I was like, yeah, okay, you're right. I really can't go on strike for much. But yeah, she's like, go on then to make my life easier. Go on strike.
No, I'm right. No.
And it leads me to hate when people call out your bluff.
Yeah.
It started happening with my brother. I'll be like to him, he'll bump me. I'll be like, I'll kill you. And he looks straight at me. He's like, no, you won't. I'm like, flip.
Yeah,
you're right. You're right. I won't kill you. But also leads to not just talking about people like calling you bluff, but in terms of as well, there's no worse feeling than when you insult someone and then they agree with it. And you feel awful. I was like to a mate of ours at uni, Gio. I was sitting with him, and just as a joke, it's not really a funny joke. It's gonna sound like bullying. You're gonna sound like such an asshole. But no, like me and Gio, we're good mates. And look, I'm not a bully. That's
what the oldest always said.
Look, I'm not a bully. All right, I'm not. Me and Gio.
You guys are tight.
I'm legit gonna say this, and everyone's gonna be like, "You're an asshole."
Right.
But I was like to Gio. Gio like bumped me when we were in class. And I said to Gio, I was like, every minute I spend with you drags. I genuinely hate being around you. And he was like, he looked at me without even blinking.
If this is the Gio that I think it is, you are an asshole.
No. We have good laughs. We have good bets, I swear. But yeah.
It's a one-way street.
So I was like to him, yeah, I genuinely hate being around you. Time drags. And Gio looks at me. He doesn't even blink. And he's like, I hate being around myself as well.
Oh, no. You've just gone and killed this bloke's confidence.
I was like, no, Gio. I love you. Don't be like that.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, it's the worst. I remember doing it at basketball training. So I was doing like laps because like we beat him in a comp. And I was like, come on, boys, like, work off those last couple pounds. And one of the kid looks at me, he's like, I thought I was doing really well at the gym. I was like, oh, no, mate. It was a joke, I swear.
Stephen is the destroyer of people's confidence.
No, I just... people... See, people just have to be equally as mean back to me. They need to, like... Yeah. See, I insult you and you insult me back, and then I don't feel bad because everyone's having a laugh.
Maybe I should just stop insulting you back.
It genuinely makes me feel awful, especially, Gio was like, I hate being around myself as well. And obviously he was just joking. Yeah. Because he was like to me, he was like, I've got you now, haven't I? And I was like, yeah, but I have no idea what to say. You genuinely won this argument.
Well, I went to a comedy night during the week to do a documentary.
Oh yeah, I had a quiet week. No events of the week.
Yeah.
Get stuff, mate.
I completely forgot about it.
You're full of it. You're absolutely full of it. Anyway, I literally called you out as well. I was like, we'll dig deeper and we'll find out you had a big week.
Yeah, there we go. We found out. So I went on to this little comedy night thing at this small pub in Northbridge, and I noticed that most of the comedians that get up there, the first thing that they do is just rip themselves, like just flat out,
humor,
like I'm ugly, like no joke. And they're like, oh, yeah, I'm a mix between, a certain person and someone else. And then you go, oh, yeah, you are. Yeah, you look exactly like that. But it's good that they can acknowledge it. So I feel like people who don't rip themselves...
Yeah, see, I can rip myself equally
as
I can rip everyone else. I can dish it out as much as I can take it.
Yeah.
Speaking of people talking crock of it, absolute full of rubbish.
Are you going to call me out again?
No. I was talking to a friend during the week, and she was like... Oh, I wish I was talented and could do, because we were like talking about the podcast and stuff. She was like, you guys are really funny and, the editing's really good. And
Thank you very much.
She was like, I wish I could, have a talent like that and, have a out to my, creativity. I was like, surely. She's like, I'm not talented in anything. I was like, rubbish. Yeah. Rubbish, you're not talented in anything. I was like, so what do you get up to? And she's like, oh, I like to draw a lot. And then she sends me pictures of her drawings.
And they're like incredible.
They're like the most amazing things I've ever seen. I'm like, literally 5 minutes ago, you're like, I have no talents. I'm like, this is an actual joke.
Yeah.
Full of it. People are too modest.
I had a similar story. One of my friends, she's like, oh yeah, like all I can do is like bake. And I was like, yeah, you're good at like baking because I've eaten your cookies and stuff before. And it's like, oh, I don't have any other talents. And I was like, you literally went to Whopper to do like theatre.
Yeah, right.
And you're saying that you're not talented. Like you're a legitimate triple threat and you're saying that you're not talented.
And as well, Whopper's so hard to get into.
Exactly. It's like Boost yourself, guys.
But also, believe in yourself.
Believe in
guys.
yourselves.
But
This is very motivational.
But also, baking is a mad talent to have.
I know, right?
Like, why would you? If I could have one talent,
It would
baking would be it, I reckon.
Yeah.
Like,
You just be able to make such good food.
yeah, and then you'd just be able to eat such good food all the time.
Yeah,
you wouldn't
that
have
would
to
be
be having
great.
like peanut butter and cheese sandwiches
or mayonnaise on pies.
like you'd actually make good food. No, but yeah, guys, believe in yourselves.
Do it.
I feel as well. I watched a thing on Shawn Mendes during the week.
Right.
And he, like, I feel it's the same for a lot of things in terms of like all artistic things, you know, drawing and singing and all that sort of stuff. You just don't know you're good at it unless you actually genuinely give it a crack.
Yeah.
So a lot of people are like, oh, I just can't
just can't
sing,
do it, yeah.
or I just can't draw, but I've never genuinely tried to learn how to do it or taken lessons or like taken steps in. They're just kind of like, oh, I'm not brilliant at it immediately.
Exactly. So I'm not famous at it.
So I must
I'm
not be good at it. Yeah. Ridiculous. If you guys genuinely are passionate about something, I feel like you can be good at it secretly. You know, you just need to,
Yeah.
learn how to do
Work
it properly
to-
and
yeah.
get the right techniques for it and stuff, and then you're there.
Yeah.
Because I feel no one is genuinely just wakes up in the morning and can just draw great, right? No, like I'm sure the greatest artists in the world. I'm sure like Leonardo da Vinci. Is that, DiCaprio.
No, not DiCaprio. Guess it every time.
I'm like, cool. Which one? I'm sure his like kindergarten drawings weren't great.
No, they were
right?
elite, man. He
Surely
actually drew
not.
the Mona Lisa when he was like 16.
That's
Six,
not
I mean.
kindy, mate.
Yeah. I cooked that hell bad.
No, but I feel like you just got to learn, and eventually you get there. Rome wasn't built in a day, right? No one
There you go.
perfects
Great quote.
their craft in just, one day
24
or
hours.
straight away. Yeah, got to work at it. So that's time on another episode. I feel
Yeah, it is.
it's been a unique week, hasn't it?
It
We
has
had a lot
been.
of stuff on the dock, but we just powered through it.
Yeah,
Like,
I was expecting this one to go for a lot longer.
but hopefully that's good. Hopefully, we don't dwell on anything for too long and still get some funny stories out. And
Well, regardless of all of that, we have an absolute banger included in the podcast. Metro Station.
Yeah.
So, everyone who listens to this podcast is a winner.
yeah, you're welcome.
Yeah.
You're welcome, community. For more bangers, keep tuned. Listen to us in future weeks. Thanks, guys.
Thank you very much.
The Stephen and Kerrod Show with Kerrod and Stephen.